Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another One Piece chapter reaction and review. This time it's chapter 1073 titled Miss Buckingham Stussy. Okay, so this actually brings me straight to a point that I was wanting to make, which is just that in the last chapter I did not connect the dots of Stussy, and when it was revealed she's a clone of Miss Buckingham. I don't know. I knew who Miss Buckingham was, but my brain just didn't make the connections. I was more surprised about everything else going on in that chapter, and everything else going on in this arc as a whole. It's just been crazy. And I actually have heard that this chapter is really crazy. I've seen just a bunch of I haven't really gotten spoiled other than that we're going to be looking at Miss Buckingham Stussy, but that's it's in the title of the chapter. I just know that there is crazy things happening in this chapter, which that's sort of the status quo for this arc. So I don't know if it's just people are saying oh, crazy things are continuing to happening, or if this chapter if this chapter specifically is crazier than the things before. Either way, I'm just excited to get into this. Okay, yeah. Let's just start. Chapter 1073, Miss Buckingham Stussy. We got another German 66 Cold Blood Voyage Volume 29. Award the Eibel Peace Prize for developing the GP flower, a flower that blooms in gunpowder. Okay, so that I guess that's the version of the Nobel Peace Prize, the Eibel Peace Prize, and it it makes a flower that blooms from gunpowder. It looks like Vegapunk was very clearly the one who did this, and then we see the rest of Madza, Caesar, Germa, and or not Germa, wait, Judge and Queen all terrified. I guess this was definitely not part of their plans, and we have tanks shooting flowers or something. Okay. It's just sort of a funny image, I guess. I don't know how to predict with these cover pages, because I don't know what to say. Is this going to tie in? Probably not, but it could. Okay, let's just get into the chapter. So Lucci's reaction to betrayal. Kaku, this is a bitter pill to swallow. Paper art's heartbreak after image. What? So when you don't understand, your first instinct is to go for the kill. So Lucci just goes up. He tries to finger pistol Stussy, but she does some sort of she's doing paper arts, but it's like she says, it's like creating an after image that he shoots through instead of Stussy herself. Okay, so Stussy's saying, "My, you're so wild," and she's popping open her lipstick, and Lucci's saying that that's sea stone. And okay, yeah, and then Stussy goes for the bite, which we don't know what this bite is gonna do. I'm assuming it just knocks him out, but and what's the pigeon? I forget the pigeon's name. I'm pretty Hattori. I think the pigeon's name is Hattori. Yeah, I think. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter too much. But the pigeon's squawking like crazy, and Stussy is saying, "I know how strong you boys are. Fighting you fair and square would have been stupid. Forgive me." Okay, I'm curious what Stussy's role in this. Obviously, she's not with CP9. I mean, that's very clear. But I don't think she has any reason to be on the side of the Straw Hats. Oh yeah, and I forgot Brook and Zoro are just here. What? Just a moment. What is this? Why are the CP0 agents at each other's throats? Friendly fire, huh? This is okay. Stussy's calling up on the transponders now. This is Stussy. I put them both to sleep. Okay, and she's talking to... Oh, I forget their names again. I think this one's Pythagoras. But it might not be. I get them wrong every single time. I think... I've not put in any effort into remembering any of the... any of the Vegapunks. Because honestly, after the initial reveal, all the Vegapunk stuff has, just the fact of everything with his satellites has just not really been on my radar, because, I don't know. I think this is Pythagoras, the robot guy with the wind-up thing on his head. Okay. Well, it looks like, okay, yeah, it looks like Stussy is on the side with Vegapunk. That might be the person Vegapunk was calling. I know I saw a lot of people saying it wasn't, just for a number of reasons. I think because they said something about, like, the person that they called living on the island. But I don't know. York, pull it together. Okay. Usopp saying, "Huh, what's going on?" Rob Lucci was beaten? Yeah, everyone's just in disbelief. And now, no doubt he was taken by surprise. Her loyalty to me was kept secret even after she spent 20 years as one of their agents. You had a mole in the intelligence? That's actually crazy. 20 years keeping that a secret, having her infiltrate the organization. And it's even like Lucci and Kaku, whose prior job was to like infiltrate and be like informants, and that's exactly what Stussy did to them. You had a mole in the intelligence branch? It wasn't our intention, but that's how it turned out. Okay. Doctor, unfortunately, my authority level is the same as Lucci's, so I can't override his orders and stop the Seraphim. Okay. You've done plenty, Stussy. We're on our way. Okay. Oh, yeah, it looks like all the Seraphims are gearing up to attack. Okay, over here. Zoro's saying, we need to stop those runs before they flatten the others. Right, and it is... right. And is it just me, or do those kids look familiar? I know, especially that one. I'm guessing he's looking at... Or I would assume he's looking at the Hawkeye one, but I don't know. It shows Jinbei, the S-Shark. I need to use their actual names. The S-Shark before, so you might think it's like Jinbei, but... Are we gonna get Zoro versus S-Hawk? That would be... I mean, I don't know. I think they're pretty evenly matched at this point, Zoro and S-Hawk, because, like, it's... oh, okay, wait, but they're also... I was going to say, because they're still kids, so he's not going to be as strong as Hawkeye, but the whole point was that these new Seraphims are replacing the Warlords, so he's probably... I don't want to stray stronger, but definitely up there. So I don't know. If they do fight, I would have no idea who would win. Okay, this is Lilith right here. She's saying, "Fooey, they won't stop blowing holes in the lab. Though I suppose we can use those extra exits to get out faster." Okay, that's just gonna jump through all the explosions, the holes that the explosions are causing, I guess. And I'm out. Okay. Hey, Seraphim, listen. Okay, this is S-Hawk right here. Oh, okay, he's going straight for the slice, but Zoro coming in, blocking it. Super cool image right there. Okay. That is... Okay, yeah. I keep getting confused because they're zooming in on like the eyes of him, and so and all the eyes of them are the same. They all have like the star eyes, and so I keep getting confused for a second. As I was saying, on closer inspection, you're not the same. You actually have a spark of humanity still. Huh? I wonder. Okay, on closer inspection, you're not the same. You actually have a spark of humanity still. Is he saying he's not the same as Hawkeye? Or he's not the same? I'm guessing... I don't know. That's interesting that Zoro just says that. He's saying, what are you? Let's see. That was a shock. Leave it to me. Seraphim, quit it. Stop fighting immediately. Edison? No, he can't be. Does Edison have more power? I don't know how that hierarchy. Do all the Vegapunks have the same power as, like, the Stella body? It looks like they stopped. I can't... Yeah, okay. No, it can't be. You looking for this? That was close. Edison. The Seraphim finally listened. Okay, now they're just standing there. Can someone tell me what these things are? Shaka, I've bound Lucci and Kaku with sea stone. Much obliged, Stussy. We're leaving the island. You should come with us. Okay. That makes sense, I guess, at this point, but we're going to be bringing... Are we also going to bring the Seraphim along with us? That'd be pretty crazy, but I don't know. Oh, what was I going to say? Okay, I don't remember. I was going to say something, but I don't remember. Just we're going to have a lot of people, I guess. Hey, you can't keep adding people. Yeah, Usopp's thinking the same thing as me. Luffy's... what even is Luffy? I forgot. He was fighting... I don't know. He's just somewhere in the lab, I guess. And he's calling out, "Hey, Bonnie, where'd you go? Old man Punk, we can't leave without you." A truly unexpected development. Dr. Vegapunk's main Stella body has vanished. Oh, okay. And now we're skipping to Sphinx New World. Oh, Whitebeard's hometown. Okay. they're just going, not stopping. Okay, we have some kids. It was so scary. Not for me. I wasn't scared. There were Marines all over the place. Okay, yeah, we have Marco here, of course. I'm real sorry, Kid Joy. I didn't mean to leave you in such a bad spot. It's not your fault, Marco. Those Marine meanies were the worst. They said they were here for Whitebeard's treasure. They were just like pirates. Okay, yeah, I was just taking a look, see if I recognize any of the Marines. I don't think I do. If you play nice, you won't get hurt. Okay, what would Whitebeard's treasure be? I guess that maybe they're just after... Wait a minute. Is this... Okay, this... Okay, never mind. They're giving us a closer up on this guy, and he looks like the mouse guy from, like, Arlong Park or something. But I don't remember enough. Because he has, like, the whiskers and the ears, and that's pretty much all I'm going off, really, because I don't remember it that well. But I don't know why they'd bring him back, but also why not, I guess. I'll look up a picture later, but that's interesting. Remember, this place isn't government affiliated. You have no legal rights here. Whitebeard must have kept all of his treasure here. If you don't tell us, we'll consider it an act of defiance. I could shoot you all one by one, if you think that'll make you more talkative. There's no treasure here. Stop pointing that gun at my little brother. You really won't treat us as fellow humans just because we can't pay the government, you monsters. Are you sure it's wise to act tough when Marco's not around? Hold her still. Okay, they're grabbing this granny, I guess. Stop it. Please stop this. Steady. Please stop this. She's just an old lady. Granny. Oh. We have Weevil coming in and saying hands off and slicing the Marines. Stay away from Pappy's home, is what he's yelling. Okay. This is an interesting development, I guess. Is this where... I don't remember where we left off with them. Like Buckingham and Weevil. But I guess he's at Whitebeard's hometown. Captain Rattail. Okay, I don't think... Okay, Captain Rattail. That doesn't ring a... I don't know if that's the same guy from Arlong Park. I shouldn't even be focusing on this. It's Edward. Weevil. Warships were meant to hunt down the warlords. Now they're disbanded. We've lost all contact with the other squad. He got them all. What strength. He's a bona fide monster. Get back to the ship. We need to wait for backup. This is Sphinx. An ex-warlord it showed up. It's Weevil requesting immediate assistance. And they're just getting out of there. I wonder, like, has he been sticking around at the hometown? Or was he just, like, passing by and thought, oh, I might as well stop by. And it was just, like, sort of a coincidence. Okay, so we're back over to Marco. If that big guy hadn't shown up, the village would be toast. What a hero. I'm glad you're all safe. I don't even remember, like, what sort of impressions we got from Weevil before. Because I feel like he didn't seem... I don't know, like, when we first saw him, I think most people didn't really believe he was actually Whitebeard's son. I personally didn't, but at this point, I think I do. And so, since I didn't think he was Whitebeard's son, I assumed he'd be some sort of bad guy, but I don't know. I don't know now. Okay, and this is Buckingham coming up right here. That wasn't the end of it, Marco. Who do you think sent in Who do you think they sent in after that call for backup? None other than Admiral Ryukyu. And he wasn't pulling any punches. I can't believe Ryukyu showed up right after being in Wano. They've taken my... Wait. And he wasn't pulling any punches. They've taken my sweet Weevil away. Get me my beloved son back. And while you're at it, fork over Newgate's inheritance, too. Okay. That makes sense. I'm assuming maybe they didn't have the DNA from Weevil, because Weevil was, like, barely even a warlord, so maybe they're getting him to make a seraphim of him. Okay. We're getting an official title card. Former member of the Rocks Pirates, self-proclaimed scientist, Mads resident freeloader, Miss Buckingham Stussy. Yeah. I don't know, it's just crazy. I don't even know what to think of this story at this point. We see her crying for Weevil. Okay. Sent to prison for protecting his father's village. Isn't it tragic? Don't you think our boy has a noble soul? Well, I appreciate you guys protecting this place at least. Marco, I can hear it in your tone. You still doubt he's Whitebeard's. Well, I know someone who can prove it. Dr. Vegapunk. Okay. And that's where the chapter ends. I think this says, okay. Yeah, and there's going to be a break next week. Okay. Oh, time to go back through this chapter. A great chapter. I don't know. Yeah, crazy stuff. All right, let's start from the beginning. Okay, so German 66 Cold Blood Voyage. I don't think there's much we can glean from that. They're making flour sprout from gunpowder. That's pretty much it. And let's see. So yeah, so Stussy was the person Vegapunk tried to call earlier. That's cleared up pretty quickly. I thought, I don't know why I didn't think that'd be cleared up so fast. And Stussy has sea stone in her lipstick. That's cool, I guess. Okay, yeah, and Stussy's working. I guess Stussy probably considers Vegapunk some sort of like father figure, just because he was the one that created her as a clone. So that makes sense. I don't know. There's like a lot of stuff going on, like how, just how in general, everything how. And Stussy was a mole for Cypherpole for 20 years. And that's, I don't know, did they say when they created her? When they created her as a clone? I don't know. I feel like that was it. Oh, I don't know. I might go back to the other chapter just to check. And they say it wasn't our intention, but that's how it turned out. I wonder what that could mean. Like, how could she accidentally become a mole for you? I don't know. Okay. And okay, yeah, we've stopped the Seraphim now. I did kind of want to see Zoro go against S-Hawk. We didn't get much. It was just Zoro blocked one of his attacks, which was cool, but it doesn't really give us enough information. But it does make me wonder, what are we going to do with the Seraphim now? Because, who was it? Edison was able to stop them. Because I guess he has more authority. And so now, do we just take them with us? And have them be on our side, or what? I don't know. Yeah, okay, I forgot. Zoro and probably most people don't even know what these things are. Yeah, okay, and we're taking Stussy. I'm going to assume we might just take this Seraph. Or would taking the Seraphim be dangerous? Because if someone, higher up, like if the 5 Elder Stars just wanted to take control of them, they could just do that and then destroy the Strats from inside their ship. So, I don't know, probably maybe not the best move. But I don't know, I guess the Seraphims have to hear it to have them take command, but I don't know. And Vegapunk, Vegapunk's main, it says, Dr. Vegapunk's main Stella body has vanished. I don't know if that's like for real, like it's just gone and it's gonna be something big, or if it's just like, oh, he's gonna be, I don't know, we just have to find him real quick. Yeah, and we go over to Sphinx. Obviously we have Marco, and I'm guessing Marco is going to come back into the plot, which is exciting. There's also so many characters coming back into the plot right now, though. Like, I was thinking about this recently. Like, the fact that Pudding's coming back into the plot, I'm actually really excited for that. And that's just, like, one random character. And now we have, like, Marco. We're definitely going to get Blackbeard soon. We still have Blackbeard versus Law. That's, going on. I forgot, Kids in Elbaf. Just thinking about this arc, it's going, like, just crazy. They're not pulling any stops for this. And it looks like the arc is wrapping up. If we're going, like, every island is its own arc, I'm assuming most people will, but depending on how, I guess, future events play out, we might, their time on Egghead might, blend in with some other arc, and it would make more sense that way, but I don't know. It's not even very long. Is it? Oh, what chapter? I'm gonna look this up because I'm thinking like it hasn't been that long, but maybe it has been a good few. What chapter? I'll look up what chapter did Wano end. Okay, so Wano ended at 10:57. That was like the end of the third act, and this is 10:73. So it's been 16 chapters. This is the 16th chapter. That's actually a pretty good amount. And I guess that does make sense. There's been a lot going on. There's no way it was just a few chapters. But it also feels like that. They're going at a really nice pace with these. Okay, let's see. Is there anything? Yeah, so Weevil is on Sphinx, and yeah, and he's protecting it. They're saying that they want to... Oh yeah, the Marines are saying they want Whitebeard's treasure. I don't know if that's going to have any greater significance, or if it's just like, just actually straight up, Whitebeard has a bunch of treasure because, he was a big pirate or whatever. Or if there's something, I don't know, maybe there's something more. I'm guessing probably not. It's probably just going to be treasure. But, I don't know, maybe not. Okay, so we have Weevil, saving them. Okay, and then we have this interaction between Marco and Stussy, and, I don't know, why did I say... I mean, like, her name is Stussy, but I need to not call her Stussy because that just creates confusion. Buckingham, or Miss Bucking, she was saying that Marco still doubts that Weevil is Whitebeard's son, and so she says Vegapunk can prove it, and so that just makes me assume that she's going to take him to Vegapunk to prove it, which is crazy. I don't know why I gloss over this. Is she like saying that maybe Weevil's a clone? Because he doesn't look that much like Whitebeard other than the mustache. But like, I don't know. he might be a clone, but also maybe she's just saying, Dr. Vegapunk can prove it because, he can do DNA tests when no one else in this world can. Maybe, but yeah. And so that makes me think, we have Miss Bucking, Weevil, and Marco probably coming back into the plot. But where are they gonna go? I just thought of this. If they all try to go to Egghead, we're leaving Egghead. What's happening there? I don't know. Maybe this happened prior. Let me see if they said. Okay. No, they didn't say like if this was, same time or in the past or whatever. Okay, I don't know. Because if this is in the past, maybe they're like already on their way on our current time and they're gonna arrive there like right as we're leaving. Okay, so I made a mistake, sort of. I guess it wasn't completely my fault, but while reading the chapter at a certain point, I guess my page glitched. It was saying it was the end of the chapter. There was one more page, and it was a pretty important page because we see that Kizaru, obviously he's going to Egghead, but he's bringing one of the 5 Elder Stars, and that Elder Star's name, we get his name revealed. Saint J. Garcia Saturn. That's a pretty long name. He said he's met Vegapunk. That's pretty crazy. I don't think it's pretty disconnected from the rest of the chapter, so I'm probably going to put this little snippet in at the end of my video, just because I don't think this would have really changed what I had to say. It's still a crazy chapter, still a great chapter. This didn't really have any relation to the rest of the chapter, but I don't know, just crazy stuff. I'm kind of sad that I didn't see it in the video. It would have just been better, but I didn't. So anyway, just finish up the video now. Oh, crazy chapter. I think that's everything I have to say about it. And so if you like the video, I guess, and please comment. I love seeing comments. Save the blobfish, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.